All right, so in the face of everything, I think the Fell For It Again award is certainly the Fell For It Again award goes both ways. I think at this point there's not much to be proud of in either party, and I'm kind of done making fun of the Trumpies as a Democrat. Um, I think everything we voted for the Democrats never materialized. Biden maintained ICE facilities, never gave, at least what he campaigned on, he never gave a reduction in college things. He gave us crumbs. And in this day and age, because we're all about are you Democrat or Republican, you're supposed to take crumbs because what's the alternative? Voting for the other guy? So if you ask me, all this hazing that we're doing of the people that quote unquote fell for it again, which are Trumpies, they're seeing that he kind of doesn't give a fuck. And that was an assessment made by people on my side. But truth be told, the people on my side, progressive Democrats, and anybody further to the left of that, um, at any time the Democrats could have solidified or done something proactive to combat that, and they don't. Truth is, they don't give a fuck. There is a lot against solving the problem because then that would ruin the next election cycle. It's always just enough. Dangle that carrot at just the right amount. And the only dummies are us, again and again. I'm not saying that you shouldn't care about certain issues, you should do whatever participate in society. I don't want you to like go full schizo and go into a bunker in Georgia and like only eat fruit and natural. Like I'm not telling you to do that. But I'm also telling you that the zeal we have for the Democrats now that the Trump administration's getting into the nitty gritty, I don't know if I have that anymore. You did all this resistance shit the first Biden election or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you did it. You did a lot then. Even then, Obama was promised to do us a lot, and he didn't really. You know, he was black. That was cool, I guess. But like, all right, I'm not. I won't say he's terrible, but I also will think that there's like a fair amount of cope, and I think I would really like everybody to stop coping. You know what I mean? The minute we stop coping is the minute we can actually start talking to each other, and like. You got to know that you're not some campaigner. You not liking or not interacting with something doesn't make it magically go away. You're not a magician. You're not any of that. You know what I mean? And yeah, again, I don't know how much more I can get crumbs dangled over me because as far as I'm concerned, they're all friends with each other and not with us, and like they could care less. The working man is getting squeezed. Neither side fucking cares. It just sucks that I have to see the Trump side cope and come to that point now instead of if we ever had an actual conversation. But then again, I don't blame them because it's hard to have a conversation if people on my side are like Nazi, bigot, and it's I don't know. At some point you reap what you sow, and we're definitely sowing or reaping, whatever. Um the Fell For It Again award goes both ways. And you can cope and seethe about it in the comments. Or even better, leave me alone and I'll be fine. I'm fine if this has got low viewers and low comments. It's honestly just for me, but whoever hears it, hopefully if you made it this far. Yeah. Thank you. Um yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of ways to tell you that no rights on either side ever get solidified. Like if I were in the Republicans right now, I would fight to solidify gun rights. And instead what we got is like some dismantling of the NFA kind of, but in a giant bill that on top of aiming to deregulate environmental things that protect you, mind you, um, we also have AI and AI being signed into law to be able to spy on you, and nobody can edit that for 10 years. It's not very small government to me, but maybe I'm just being like a fucking Democrat heckler or something. I don't know. That being said, Biden played the neutral approach just for the Republicans to take advantage of it and still say he's not doing enough. These aren't the people to play neutral with, but it's all a big show. So do you know who the real Fell for It Again award was? Before it's all these idiotic Trumpies very publicly making a video where they say, I didn't expect this to happen to me, which is the virtual equivalent of a kick me sign on your back. Um, it was us. It was us. It was us dissenting from his choice to just keep ICE running. It was us dissenting from him going back on his word with college, or, getting encountering difficulty or whatever, which is fine, but still, you can't paint hard on it. And that was the carrot. And you can create all these kinds of like realistic and serious and mature um, reasons as to why it didn't happen. And I agree with you. I think a lot of what we're dealing with is very complicated and not so simple. But at the same time, I don't vote for you to give me lip service. I vote for you to get things done. And there's always a level of communication that you could maintain. What I'm trying to get at is we are the real Fell for It Again award. Now, after this video, feel free to participate in the government. However, I won't judge you, but truth be told, what I'm really asking you to do is to not judge your fellow man. And like, I can only stress that enough that a lot of this doesn't fucking matter. A lot of people are chomping at the bit to be told who they are. And these parties, this very dumbed down system that no other country really has, is a part of that. So, again, that's why you get moderate Democrats that might say something homophobic, and you get progressive Republicans, even gays for Trump, which crazy. And then you even get the what's that girl's name? She's like, she always gets clowned, and I don't know why she has like the guts to keep going on Republican shows where they'll just keep misgendering her, dead naming her. Blair White. Oh yeah, Blair White. All right, so. All right. That being said, the Fell for It Again award goes both ways. Remember to have sympathy for your fellow American, and I don't know. On one hand, I hate people that are like caught up in their entertainment. They're like, I don't care about politics. I only like beer and women. And it's like, that's kind of stupid. And but at the same time, I understand that it arose as a coping mechanism with all this bigot, fuck you, oh yeah, well you're a blue-haired little faggot, this and that, and like, and it's like, yeah, I guess I could see that.